It's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Philly, and even 40 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
In motion left is Beckham. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's a gain of 35.
That's good for Eagles.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Jefferson moving in motion left. 2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. This one brought in by Jefferson. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Harold Landry, now 2 sacks for him already here in this 1st quarter of play. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating 1st downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Ritter. That's completed right side to Palmer. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Ready? 2 yards to go, second down. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still able to go on third down. Look at this Eagle defense. They enter this one number 13, Charles, in the NFL in stopping the run.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run. But how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's 2nd and 7. Ritter off the play fake. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Ritter throwing on third down. This is caught. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Here we go. They'll try and run for it here with Dickerson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I don't know a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Harold Landry able to record his 5th sack of the season. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it. The turnover put him in great field position. They got him stronger with third down.
And you know what else he did? You make your defense better. He got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. It's scared to let him fall. And he falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Anders Carlson on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Their own 18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, their goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last two drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
Well, they run with Jones on first down, but he'll struggle here just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Eagles' 47-yard line.
On play action, here's Ritter. And that's going to be incomplete. So he's 2 for 7 trying to football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
I agree with that, but if you're a confident quarterback in the position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Ritter will set up to throw it. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That goes for a gain of 31.
Here we go. Here we go.
Jones is in. Touchdown, Packers. Well, the big play prior to this one got him down there, and they're able to stick it in on the very next snap.
And I think those last 2 plays, that's what you're talking about, balance, right? Big pass play, puts them in position, turn right around and hand it off, and you've got a running play that finishes it off in the end zone.
Carlson's extra point up and good, and the lead is now 17-3.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
63.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Buying time to his left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Hurts. That is caught. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. He'll field this at the 5. And he is out up around the 15-yard line. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. On second down, it's Jones. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Ridder looking to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted. Incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
10 cycles.
Ridder back to throw. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Plastic, stick. Go. Shot, 17.
Now Ridder to throw on 1st down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The offense schemed, going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal. Not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
63. Hey.
Throwing is Hurts. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other, because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Caught on the right side, Reed. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 36-yard line.
An inside give to Jones. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Green Bay.
Again, it's Jones. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Ritter. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. It's complete to Cook. On the move past the 40 and all the way down to the 25-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. First and 10 in the red zone. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Play action. Here's Hurts. And a quick throw here. That's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the third quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On 2nd down, Ritter. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. Racing to the end zone. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now Hurts on the option right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles take the forced turnover on defense and convert it to 6 points. Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. Now 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Ritter. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. There he goes, left side. How about this? He's to the 10. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. After the penalty, it's Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They had things a little spread out there with 4 wide receivers, and it opened up a running hole.
Yeah, not only do you get better running lanes because you are spread out, oftentimes when defenses see 4 wide receivers, they substitute in extra defensive backs, so you're blocking smaller personnel. That gives your running back a nice chance downfield against that type of a defense.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Up the middle, Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he can get out of the backfield. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play. Ritter now. And that will be
down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 21-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That one into the hands of Beckham downfield. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
Like the design that we're seeing right there, this is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Hurts throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Lucas Van Ness in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson, 43 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra points. Here in the 4th quarter. And this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And it's a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. The give is to Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 8. Ritter. His throw incomplete.
Plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped the pass.
Maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he did. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm was just off, just got thrown off? He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
And now the
Attention time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Wiggles free. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give him 5 on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Quay Walker came through to make the sack. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Hurts. And he was caught. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Oh, that would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd down. Here's Jalen Hurts to Jefferson on the slant. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now they go screen. It's complete. And we'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Now 2nd and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Well, big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Packers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Here's 1st down. Now Ritter. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. It's back-to-back incompletions at 3rd and 10. First things first, before we look at marching the ball down the field, we got to run the chains.
Exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the 1st down. That's what's vital to them.
Here's Ritter. Watson making the catch. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
If this were baseball, we call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down. But the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That's taken on the 25. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines.
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. .47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Here's 1st and 10. Ritter. That's caught by Palmer. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Cook. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Back to throw. He completes it to Beckham. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. No timeouts left. Of course, the defense knows that too. Here's 1st and 10. A quick throw here out to Brown. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Here's 1st and goal. He's back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And now time for one final play that has to be obviously in the end zone.
Can't wait to see what they call, but you want to get it to your best player. Sometimes you have to do it by formation. Move everyone to one side, and maybe he gets a one-on-one isolated on the backside.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. Elliott now to add the extra point. And he has got it. So doing something crazy on the kickoff. We're looking at an extra period to decide this one. So finish here as the kick's away. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We think back to halftime, they were close to being written off. They faced the deficit, and now here as we begin overtime, they're one drive away from a comeback victory.
Think about where they started and how far they come back from. And you and I both know that when we talk with coaches, most of the time they don't say that momentum is something that factors into how they coach a ball game. They say each game is its own entity. But within a game, I think they all believe in momentum, and they certainly have it going in their direction right now.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Harold Landry, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Farley. And the return will stop right around the 25. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. A give to Jones. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense draws.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they head to the sidelines, we'll head to this break on EA Sports. Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They wound up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Sometimes you get those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And there'll be some happy cheeseheads tonight as the Packers have won the game. And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.